guys, Team Amateur 1 here, and today we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's get into the game. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Also, one more thing guys, apologies if things are looking messed up. I'm not sure why Fraps is doing that, but oh well. Let's get into it. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi Joshua. Yo, Soyo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Well, I would be. Oh, sorry. I'm just not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Wish I was in that good of a mood, but of course I just got back from studying from a stupid math test. I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That sounds like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse or your... Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Aha! So University retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. It's okay, Sawyer. I know how you feel. I'm broke too. I can see right through you, Sawyer. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you've spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah, I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri. So Joshua to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sawyer. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Yeah, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Unlike Donald Trump's fun side, there's no way you could think that. You were right, enough. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Soy. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sawyer knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. What? You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Soy. What was that? Out of nowhere, something smacks Soy's in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie! A giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Soy glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Soya hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Soya rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Soya suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. I mean, it must be a pretty good cookie then. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Soya gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. He's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up and nudges Soya off of her. Ooh. Soya suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? I love how Yuri's over here just smiling at all this. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Soya? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry I'm super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. So strong-willed. Boyfriend? Hey, I know what you're talking about too, Monica. Single Pringle and Valentine's Day is coming up. Oh boy. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. I mean, I wish I didn't have to hear the bell. Every time it's gotta go ding, and I'm like, oh god. It hurts my dreams. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Aren't we? Would you stop yawning? Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Joshua. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Soya's mischievous gait. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has settled down. Soya somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks the same looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. But way to go, in-game me! But it only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this. Yeah, sure you were, in-game me. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, it just happened. I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Jesus. Come on, in-game me. Don't be nosy. That's what... Don't. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and readable story. A relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, He closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markovo. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts falling apart. Say, Yuri, that's not going to foreshadow anything, is it? I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yuri, let's change the subject. Have you ever heard of this game called, Hat in Time? I'm kind of sucking at it at the moment, but I just figured I'd bring it up. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals. Or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be a native one for letting their one-side morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. Alright, is it fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? She seems a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I I can hear her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. It was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this shouldn't work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book between the two of them. Suppose so. Yuri's timidly close her own copy. Once we each learn in a little bit, our shoulders are once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my arm is in the way. Instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we huddle even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted there. For a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I am ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Joshua, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Alright. Well, time to share poems. This is Serum Join, sign out, comment, rate, subscribe for more. See you guys next time.